Anthony and Victoria bring you this AMI This Week shortcut.
Next up, Grant Hardy and GetConnected's Andy Baryer review one of Apple's latest gadgets. We'll see if Grant, the admitted Apple fanboy, can bring Andy into the Apple ecosystem.
Well, I don't know about that, but I do know that Apple products have a special place in the accessibility community due to how well they work for people of all abilities. Let's head to Andy's home where we'll hopefully find a new gadget to play with.
Hi Andy, thanks for having me over.
Oh, my pleasure, Grant.
Really excited to be looking at this Apple HomePod today, the smart speaker from Apple. Quite a hefty gadget at about 5 pounds, but it's a short, wide, cylindrical speaker, mesh around the sides, and it's got a touch panel as well at the top, which you can use to control your music.
Well, Grant, it is a smart speaker, so it is voice activated and it's powered by Apple's Siri. And it lets you do a variety of things. Everything from playing music, controlling your lights, controlling other smart home products that would work in Apple's HomeKit system, but also sending messages, setting reminders, looking at your calendar. It's really having a personal assistant in your home and a DJ all in one.
Hey Siri, remind me to pay the bills when I get home.
Okay, I'll remind you about pay the bills when you arrive at home.
Of course, it also has really strong accessibility features. One of them is voiceover. You may not actually even need this, but if you want to hear what the touch controls are when you touch them, you can have them read out. Hey Siri, turn on voiceover.
Okay, I turned on voiceover.
I gotta say, Grant, I was really impressed by the easy install. You don't have to be a techie to get it up and running. And the technology and the sound quality is absolutely amazing. Being an audiophile myself, I was really impressed with the high excursion woofer. It's got 7 horn-loaded tweeters, each with their own amplifier, and mics all around the speaker that allow it to hear you when you're talking to it. So even if the music is blaring, you can say, "Hey Siri," and it still listens to you. I don't know how they did that, but it actually does work.
Yeah, for sure. Hey Siri, play Kelly and Company.
Playing podcast Kelly and Company.
Accessible Media Studios, this is Kelly and Company.
Now, in my household, as you can imagine, I often forget to turn on the lights or turn off the lights, so I really love the location-based triggers because this device is always home and plugged in and able to control your HomeKit devices remotely. When I walk out the door with my iPhone, it knows I've left, it turns off my light, vice versa when I arrive at the house. That's a really great feature.
Well, you make a good point, Grant. You know, you live in the Apple ecosystem and everything works perfectly with the HomePod. But for households that are a non-Apple household, it might not be the right solution because one, it doesn't support Bluetooth, so you can't use your Android phone and to stream music from it. Number two, it doesn't support multi-user voice recognition like some of the competitor smart speakers do. And lastly, it doesn't have native support for third-party streaming sites. So you can use Siri to play music on Apple Music, but not Spotify.
Well, I have to admit, HomePod really rocks the world for me. I probably like it a little bit too much, but it does just work really well with my other Apple products at home. The sound quality is amazing. And man, do I ever get offended when I try to talk to a non-smart speaker and it doesn't answer me back because it can't.
Well, Grant, there is a lot of competition in the smart speaker market, as you know. This one coming at $449 really is on the higher end, so it's competing with like the Google Home Max out there. But if anyone lives in that Apple ecosystem like you do and can afford to pay for this, you are not going to be disappointed by the sound quality and the user experience.
Great. If you want more information, you can just head over to apple.com and check it out. Thanks so much for looking at this with me.
My pleasure, Grant.